Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back again with one of the best Golem decks in the game right now. In most metas, you're going to be using the Mega Minion, but in this meta, since Executioner is so prevalent and you have great defenses with Executioner, NATO, and Baby Dragon already, you don't need the Mega Minion. That means that you're able to use that available card slot for the Mini P.E.K.K.A. plus the Night Witch. If your opponent has an Executioner on your side of the map, you can just instantaneously evaporate it with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. If they're running an Elixir Golem or a tank deck with Giant or another Golem deck, you have a much better matchup because you're going to have so many tank killers with the Executioner, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and the Night Witch. This Golem deck is absolutely incredible in the meta, so let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance. So unfortunately, guys, we don't have Golem in our starting hand, so if he drops like a 5 Elixir cost card, we can't go for a Golem right into it. We're just going to go for a Barbarian Barrel to cycle, so hopefully we can get Golem in our hand. And we see a Knight. I want to go for Executioner same lane opposed to dropping a Baby Dragon, just because it's going to give us a little bit more value. Okay, he's going to have Rocket. So this is going to be a Rocket. I would expect Expo Ice Wizard deck. That's what I'm thinking right now. It could also be a Tesla Expo deck. Definitely have Ice Wizard though, for sure. And Tornado. So, what do we want to do here? I think we want to wait for the Expo before we cycle a 4 Elixir cost card now. If I cycle a 4 Elixir cost card and single Elixir, it would just be tragic. I need to just wait as long as possible. Imagine me cycling a Baby Dragon on the left-hand side. I wouldn't have Elixir for the Golem. He would plop down the Expo and just annihilate me. So that's why I decided to leak Elixir at that point. Very, very important if you guys did not know that. Anyway, we're able to go in for a Night Witch here, and I'm also able to go in for a Barbarian Barrel just to slaughter that a little bit quicker and give us a little bit more value with our Golem and Bats. So I think the Barbarian Barrel is going to be tanking as well, which is also another thing that you guys probably already know. As soon as the Golem pops, then the tower targets the thing that is behind the Golem, or the first thing that's in front of it. And in that case, instead of it targeting the Night Witch, it targeted the Barbarian Barrel instead. So that's another high IQ play that you guys can do if you're playing this deck, keeping your Night Witch or your Baby Dragon alive a little bit longer, because then after the tower finishes off the Barbarian Barrel, it starts targeting the Golemites afterward. So that was really solid for me. I actually want to go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. in the back, just because I know that he's not able to go in for an Expo here, because we would just be able to slap down an Executioner. It'd be fine. So we'll see what he does. I can go for Xe here because we know he's going to go drop a Knight, and then he goes in for some more spam. Okay, this is fine stuff because I can get a Golem down here. That's going to be a very dead Expo. Even if he goes in for spam, it's going to be a dead Expo, and we know we could Lightning if I really want to. I want to see if he's going to drop anything with this, though. Unfortunately, he's too smart. He doesn't give us the amount of value that I'm looking for, but we can go for a Baby Dragon and Night Witch at the river just to keep spamming. So if we kill the Ice Wizard, we could cause a huge problem for him. I think that the Night Witch will stay alive, so we're going to bait out a Rocket. Oh my gosh! The Night Witch got pushed to the right-hand side. How does that even happen? Oh my gosh, that was lucky for us. That was insane. I thought for sure that we were going to bait out a Rocket and get a positive Elixir trade, but I wasn't anticipating that type of luck. That was actually not something that I anticipated, and I got very, very lucky there. I will tell you guys when I get lucky, because that's not something that you guys should expect. Alright. We're going to go for a Lightning here because we're going to be able to kill the Tesla and also do some damage on top of the Expo. Definitely worth it in my book. We can go for another Baby Dragon here. I'm not going to go for Tornado. I just want the Baby Dragon to get on top of the Ice Wizard if possible. That'd be ideal. Okay, if we kill the Ice Wizard, we're thriving. Golem might still pop onto the tower. Oh, we didn't kill the Ice Wizard. No, that's what I wanted. Okay, well, the Ice Wizard is still going to fall. That's great. I can go for another Golem right in front because we're going to have the Night Witch Bats just pop on everything. And then I can Xe for some sublime value. Reason I go for an Executioner because it's ranged. It's actually going to be able to kill the Ice Wizard from a distance. And the Mini P.E.K.K.A. really won't be able to do that for us. He's going to Rocket, so I don't want to drop a Baby Dragon. He has to Rocket this. 100% going to Rocket. What are you doing? You're not rocketing? You're insane. Wow, you have balls to not rocket that. I would have rocketed. So I like making predictions on plays that I would do. So then, I don't know. That's what I assumed that my opponent would do as well, because he's actually a really good player. He outpredicted me, man. He predicted my prediction, I guess. Anyway, if I had dropped anything, the Knight would have melted, and then he would have had to rocket afterwards, so that would have been really, really tough for him. So that's why I predicted him to rocket. If I had just done, like, the low, small brain play of going in, he would have 100% just lost the game, because then he would have had rocket after, and it would just cost too much Elixir. So we can just go for Mini P.E.K.K.A. on this, and we're fine. Making sure that the Golem takes the first Embrace. We can... you know what? I need to go in for Baby Dragon. So the Mini P.E.K.K.A. is able to lock on. I can Lightning on top of the double Ice Wizards and the tower. That's amazing for me. Okay. I can just lightning him out pretty much. And you guys notice where I dropped the golem, right? There's really no way for him to evade that. Okay, we're just going to do this. We're going to go in for the small brain play, boys. Just going to go for Barbarial and shut it down with an Executioner. No shame, boys. No shame. I can go for Baby Dragon. That's going to latch on top of the Expo. And yes, he's going to be able to go in for another Tesla, but at this point, we're going to be able to just win the game with 2 lightnings, so it's not too scary. We'll see if he decides to tornado this. He does, okay. That's totally acceptable. And at this point, I'm just going to go lightning, reset it on top of the golem, hopefully, and then go in for a mini P.E.K.K.A. So we'll see if he gets back to another Tesla here, but we are going to be able to win this game just by lowest tower damage at this point. He actually does have a good matchup here, just simply because he's got Tornado and Tesla. So I would actually give him a pretty fair matchup in this situation. Most Expo decks, by playing against 2.9, imagine how bad that would be for him, guys. Look at my deck, and you would just see how bad this would be. Him going in with his Expo right into a Barbarian Barrel and Lightning, and there's really nothing he can do. But this guy's got so much defense that he could actually make something happen by tornadoing my Golem to the opposite lane and getting an Expo lock. It's just unfortunate for him that I played this a little bit better than him at the start, and I got early chip damage. And Rocket is also way more tough to deal with this deck, because rocketing out my supporting cards behind a Golem, he gets some Elixir advantage, and then Expo's opposite lane, he could easily win this game. So this is the one Expo deck that you would ever struggle with, potentially, and we still beat it. GG, well played, and peace out. Also, the thing about this deck that he's running, it just straight up loses every single time to Lava Clone. It doesn't have an answer at all to Flying Machine. Let's just go take a look at the deck and show you guys real quick. Imagine him trying to beat Lava Clone with just an Ice Wizard and Rocket. There's no way he can ever kill the Flying Machine. We're going to go in for a Barbarian Barrel to open up this game, and this guy's going to have Skeletons, so maybe it's going to be a 2.9 deck. Oh, nope. It's going to be Executioner NATO for sure after we see the Valkyries. So, what do we want to do here? I really want to save my Tornado for the Balloon, and I'm going to go for Night Witch in the middle. So he's got Valkyrie and Night Witch. This is not the deck I was anticipating. I was expecting an Executioner Balloon with Skeletons Ice Spirit. Not going to be the case here, man. He's definitely going to have the Executioner, but just not the card order that we were anticipating. I'm going to go for a Lightning here, so then we're able to evaporate everything and get some chip damage on his tower. He's not going to have Elixir to really make any push here, and we'll see what he does. So he's just going to go for a log for cycling purposes. I think at this point, we just want to wait a little bit. I really don't know what he has, and I don't want to cycle with anything. I could go in for a mini P.E.K.K.A. because he's cycling Skeletons, so that's one of his best distractions. And now we see the Elixir Golem. So I love seeing Elixir Golem in the back. I don't know why you would ever do that, but I'm very happy to see it. So I'm going to go for Golem same lane as you, and then I'm going to go for an Executioner, and we just line everything up, and we're going to have a field day on this, guys. This is going to be absolutely crazy. So I can go in for Executioner now, and if he tries to tornado everything into him, then he's just going to hit the Golem. So that's why we decided to play it like this, opposed to the majority of people just going in for an Executioner, trying to clean everything up, and then trying to make a push afterward. If we're able to kill this all right now, then we're in a great spot to make counter push, and we still have our Executioner alive and safe. So if we keep him alive and safe, we're chilling. We could definitely go in for a Lightning here, but I don't think it's worth it. I think the Executioner is not going to be lined up anyway, so our Exy might get a hit off on his, and that's fine. So at this point, we know that his Executioner is out of cycle. Our Night Witch is in cycle, and we could go for a Golem at the river and probably snag a fat W right now. So that's what I'm going to do. Notice where I dropped the Golem as well. It's going to make sure that the Night Witch dallies behind it and doesn't go in front of it. It's going to block it. Super important placement. So his Executioner is very far out of card cycle. It's going to have Skeletons though, probably. I can go for a Lightning here. I can't hit everything that I want, but it's still worth it. Oh my gosh, he dropped Executioner. Well, we can go and kill that too. Feels good, man. We can just pull it to the opposite lane and kill it. And then the Golemites are just going to pop on the tower. That's amazing. This is such a good spot for us to be in. It's unfortunate the Elixir Golems do so much damage, but we're still in a pretty good spot. I know that if we just tornado his Executioner into us, we are probably going to have a field day here. So we'll see what he's going to do. He's going to Lightning. All right, we see you, buddy. Lightning Log does kill. I feel that. But also, Lightning Tornado kills yours. So, or you know what? Even better. We'll one-up you here, buddy. We'll go in for the Tornado to pull your Executioner to the opposite lane, get the Golem death damage, and walk away with a fat W. Baby Dragon will also get a Belch of Justice. All we need is the death damage, and we collect a dub. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. So if you go same lane as the Elixir Golem player, obviously the Golem has more hit points. If they try to Lightning, it doesn't matter, because then they still won't be able to kill the Executioner. they have to make a huge push on you to kill the Golem, and then they also have to go in for a lightning log against your Executioner that's shielded by your Golem, and that's going to be a very bad negative elixir trade for them. And as you guys can see, he was not able to afford killing my Executioner and my Golem there. We overran him and captured the W. So we got a game against Beto. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. I'm going to go in for a Baby Dragon if he cycles something in the back, probably, or a Golem, depending on what he does. I could also go for an Executioner if he's going to go in for, like, a Knight or a Valkyrie, because it's going to do the most damage to it. We'll see, though, man. If he goes in for a Giant or a Lava Hound, we want to go same lane with our Golem right into it. And if he goes in for an air unit, like a Balloon, obviously we'll either go in for a Tornado to activate the King Tower against Balloon, or use Baby Dragon on top of minions or bats. So, we'll see what he does. In any event, Golem usually has a matchup advantage in double elixir because I'm able to afford a much better and stronger push then. So let's try to get to double elixir before dropping a card, and I'll be pretty happy if that happens.
Eventually.
This guy's going to go in for an Electro Wizard, so we're just going to go in for a Baby Dragon to shut that down, make sure he doesn't get any juicy chip damage on us. He tried to sneak in an Electro Wizard at 114, get some damage on us, and we see Executioner, so we definitely want to go for our Golem. Reason why we go in for the Golem is we want his Executioner to hit our Golem, and then we get counter push afterward. That is the wave. Okay, so I think that this Hog Rider is going to get blocked for a bit by the Golem, so we have to eat some damage before I'm able to go in for the Tornado. That's really sad that I have to do it, but that's how you have to play it. He's playing so aggressive here, man. Yeah, you're going to do a lot of damage, but I don't think you can defend this. I don't think it's possible, actually. If I just go in for an Executioner and I go in for a Night Witch and I have a Mini P.E.K.K.A here. Oh, he's got P.E.K.K.A, Executioner, NATO. This is a joke. This is a really bad matchup. That's wild, man. I still think we might be able to pulverize him. This is crazy. You have the hardest counter ever. You make an insane play, and we're still asserting dominance on you, buddy. We can go in for a Tornado here just so we can line everything up for our Executioner, and the Baby Dragon doesn't lock on. Oh my gosh. He overcommitted with the deck that should be able to defend anything with a absurd elixir deficit against us, and we still come out on top. He's got Earthquake, so he's definitely going to get a hit here, but we're going to walk with a fat W. This is a really wild game. I can't believe we played against a P.E.K.K.A, Executioner, or Electro Wizard deck, but we still defeated him, man. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. You gotta wonder, did this guy snipe me? Is this a real deck, or did he just try to snipe me with it, trying to assert dominance on me with a fat hard counter? I don't know, man. Got a game against Fire 8. We're going to go in for a Barbarian Barrel to open up the game, and we'll see what's up. We'll see what this guy's got in store for us. So we see Bandit. When we see Bandit, we can safely assume this is going to be a P.E.K.K.A deck. Just want to go and cycle my Night Witch in the back, so then we have the bats. Then I'm going to go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A right on top of the Bandit. So what do we want to do here? We see minions already. I can just kill them with my Baby Dragon very easily. Night Witch is going to be able to kill that Electro Wizard unless it drops other cards with it. And we're going to be able to kill the Dark Prince before it gets hit off on our tower, so that's awesome for me. Unfortunately, we do not have Barbarian Barrel and Cycle. Oh my gosh, give me that value, actually. We're still fine. We're still in a great spot. That Electro just died in one hit, man. That's nutty stuff. And then the Barbarian's going to be tanky for the Executioner, so then he has to drop other cards that he doesn't want to. So I could go in for Tornado here and eat the King Tower. Get a little bit of damage on our Princess Tower. That's so worth it to activate the King. Against Bridge Spam, we take those every single day of the week, man. Early King Tower activation for a bit of damage early on. I'm about it. Because now he can't really do much. I can fully deny a Bandit with just a Tornado at this point. So that's another option that's just opened up to me that I didn't have before. I'm going to go Golem in the back, same lane. So then he can't do too much here. He's forced to go in same lane. He can't really apply opposite lane aggression because he's down a bit of Elixir. And then also he wants to go on the left-hand side. So it's going to be tough for him. I could go for a Lightning if he drops more cards. We'll see. Nope, he's just going to go for Poison. So I'm just going to let this roll out. I'm going to ride this wave and go for an Executioner. So at this point, we're in a really good spot. We have Executioner going into a P.E.K.K.A. We didn't Lightning for no reason. And we're still up a bit of Elixir. So I can go for Mini P.E.K.K.A. The reason I drop Mini P.E.K.K.A here is it's going to go target the Barbarians. And then the Bandit still dies. That placement was so nice. Because the Bandit walked towards us and we still shot the Barbarian. Well, not the Barbarian yet. We shot the Battle Ram first. So that was really nice. Go for a Lightning here. So we're going to be able to kill everything. Have a Baby Dragon lock on. Now we're in the damage lead, I think. Okay. P.E.K.K.A is dropped, so we just go for Golem because we slow roll it. Much better play than dropping our Night Witch first. We want to fight closer to our side of the map, so we're obviously going to drop our slowest card possible. So So I want to go for Night Witch. He's probably going to go in for a poison here. That's fine. That's totally acceptable. We can go in for Mini P.E.K.K.A. right on top. And Barbarian Barrel. Looks like that's going to connect to our tower. It's fine, though. Baby Dragon here right on top of the minions. Cycle another Golem as soon as possible. Or Lightning, actually. This is better, Lightning in here. Because we're going to be able to kill the Electro and maybe get the Baby Dragon on top of the tower. Because the Baby Dragon gives us so much shift damage. It's nutty how strong that card is. Unfortunately, I have to drop Night Witch. I don't like doing that. I just didn't have the correct card cycle. Could Golem here. It just seems not the best to drop it on the right-hand side. We still have a Night Witch, so the bats are going to be quite meaningful for us. We're just going to go for an Executioner. Going for a Tornado. Try to Barb Barrel this, so then the Bandit dies. This is so good. We played that really well. If the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't get a hit, we're going to win the game. Yeah, buddy. We outplayed him so hard there, man. Now we can just go for Mini P.E.K.K.A. and spam him at the river. We got the Bandit to go on the left-hand side because we were able to kite it. And I couldn't have played that any better, actually. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. We're going to go for a Lightning to get extra chip. The Golem's going to explode, and that is going to be our game, my man. Pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. So you guys can defeat P.E.K.K.A. even though P.E.K.K.A. has actually got a little bit stronger. Still just dies to Golem if you play it correctly, at least. And that guy was a really good player. Going for the Barbarian Barrel, we see a Knight. And I'm going to go for Night Witch here. So we'll see what he's got. Knight means it's probably going to be an Expo deck. Could be something spicy and something different, but I'm expecting it to be Expo. In any event, when we see that, we want to go in for a Golem here. Want to protect our Night Witch. His Knight is gone, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for him to defend this for sure. He's going to already be forced to rocket. That's brilliant for us, because then the bats just swarm and kill the skeletons. And then if he tries to Tornado that, we could spam him even more aggressively. I think he's going to try a Tornado at the King. Oh, he didn't. Alright. I thought he would try to Tornado the Golem to the King, and then we would be able to go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. there and just kind of catch him off guard, but did not work out, man. He's going to have Executioner as well, so he's going to have Exy, Ice Wizard, Knight. This is going to be a nutty game. I can already sense it. It's going to be a weird one. Executioner should be able to hit everything, which is great for us. Our Exy will be able to finish his off before. Awesome. Before ours falls. So I just need to go in for this Barb Barrel and go in for a Baby Dragon. It cleans it up. Opposed to going in for a Lightning, Baby Dragon actually gives us some type of counter push, so I'd rather do that right now. It's okay. I'm going to Lightning this actually, just to get even more value. More damage with the Baby D. He doesn't have Elixir to stop that, so that's at least 3 or 4 hits. That's so worth it, man. So worth it. Too bad I didn't get the Lightning off. Like, if the split second that it was dropped, it would have been even more damage. No slow on my Baby Dragon, no hits on my Baby Dragon. That would have been miraculous. So unfortunately, Executioner is going to be a pretty big problem for me. I think I have to go in for a Mini P.E.K.K.A. here, and if I go in for a Golem, he just rushes opposite, and then I'm in a really, really bad spot. Okay, this is fine. Should be able to kill everything. I just need to wait for the Exy to lock on top of my Golem. Go Barb Barrel here. Maybe we'll just shut down that Executioner, shut down the Expo, and make a pretty nice push here. So, what are you going to do, my man? This Baby Dragon here. We're still going to have our Executioner alive. I can Lightning or I could Tornado that at the opposite lane, but I'd rather Lightning because I know the Baby Dragon will just be able to hit it. We keep our Executioner alive, part 2. Oh my gosh, the Executioner is just cruising through this game. Super easy stuff for him. So I'm surprised. I guess he just didn't have enough Elixir for the Expo there. So we're going to go Golem at the river, part 2. And this is going to be good stuff if I'm able to go for a Barbarian Barrel here. Kill that Axie. And then maybe even Baby Dragon. There's too much stuff for him to clump up immediately. I think if the Baby Dragon is able to kill the Executioner. Okay. I'm just waiting for him to go for an Expo so that I can Lightning him. Good stuff, my man. Good stuff. So here we go. We're just going to Lightning here. I just need 2 Lightnings and we walk with the W. I think it's 2 Lightnings. I actually don't know. I wish I knew how much Lightning did. Oh wait, it's definitely not 2 Lightnings. It's a little bit more than that. Okay. You go Barbarian Barrel here. And we'll see. I haven't played Lightning in a tournament here in so long, man. I'm such a potato. Anyway, he's got rockets, so this could be a little bit scary. He's gonna rocket me, but Lightning does not do enough. Okay, this is really bad. I need to keep up the aggression. At this point, if he just rockets me one more time, I lose. So we need a Lightning here. Get the Mini P.E.K.K.A. or Baby Dragon on top of the tower, and we'll walk with the W. GG. Okay. So yeah, I assumed it was like 300 something. That's crazy. I can't believe I played with fire there, not knowing the spell interaction of lightning. I should probably have done that before I jumped into some games with this deck, but I just wanted to play some Golem Lightning. I haven't played it in a while, and I never use lightning as a card. I'm so used to using poison and fireball. I gotta know that it does 307 for the future. One thing I dislike is how you need to know the tournament level and max level. Yeah, man, I just haven't played Lightning enough. I should know that it does 307 at tournament standard, and I will know that for the future. It takes one miserable experience like that to just get it fully ingrained in your memory.